All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's workout. Got something special for you today. Today, we're gonna amplify these workouts with hybrids. It's all about the hybrids today. So you might say, hey, Jade, what is a hybrid? Well, it's a combination move. When I take a squat and combine it with a curl or a lunge and combine it with a press, that is a hybrid. Use a lot of muscle and gets a huge metabolic afterburn. That's what we're doing today. It's gonna be super fun. Also, I wanna tell you about our warm-up. It's always the same. It's gonna be 3 twists, 3 squats, and 3 push-ups. These workouts move super fast, but look, you got teammates here. They're gonna guide you along the way. All you have to do is follow them. And let's get started with that warm-up in 3, 2, and 1 with 3 twists, 3 squats, and 3 push-ups. Warm-up's always the same. Look, this workout moves super fast, I know. Look at your teammates. They'll guide you along. We got Tessa up front with the heavy weights today. She's gonna be guiding you there if you wanna get after with those big weights. We got Cindy over here in the modifiers position. She's gonna teach you how to get a super effective workout while keeping your joints nice and safe. We got Fulana over here. She'll probably go back and forth between weights and without weights as needed. She's gonna teach you how to adjust this workout as you go to make it fit you. And of course, this is rest-based training, which means what? We want you to rest. We love it when you rest. Rest is success in this workout. In fact, the phrasing I want you to remember is push until you can't, rest until you can. All right, we're getting started in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's pick up those weights. Watch this move. It is a squat and a shoulder press. Coming down, big press up. Remember, I talked about those hybrids. It's gonna be all hybrids today. You're gonna love these moves. I want the sticked moves though. When you do the squat, be in that squat. When you do the press, be in that press. And you'll see it's a little tricky, so we might do some adjustments. Don't you worry, just stay with the workout and watch your teammates. Great job. When we do hybrids, by the way, guess what? We are amplifying a lot of muscles and joints, getting a lot of hormonal effect, which increases the afterburn of the workout. 7 seconds, we're switching up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going squat and curl. So first we did that squat and press. Now we're doing squat and curl. And watch Fulana hold it for a brief second here. Fulana, squeeze, good, and back down. Nice job. I want you to focus on every single movement. Make these movements count. You're doing fantastic. Let's go. 20 seconds right here. Hormonal weight loss is very different than just calorie weight loss. When you do a workout, yes, you're burning calories, but what if you could change your hormones so you burn calories for days after the workout? That's what this style of training is all about. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, let's go to lunge and curl now. Lunge and curl, step out. Watch Cindy here, she steps out, drops her back knee toward the ground. Then she comes up. Now she doesn't have weights, but she can squeeze tight through those arms, right? Always squeezing tight. You can always make these workouts work. We call this a no-weight squeezing rep technique. When you squeeze tight through those muscles, you're still getting a great effect here. Lunge and curl. I love it when you rest. Take that rest when you need it. Push hard when you need it. Dig, then rest. Push, then rest. That's the way, Tessa. That's what I'm talking about. 10 seconds. You got it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it up, keep it up. Big lunge, big curl. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're doing deadlift, curl, and shoulder press. Watch the difference here on a deadlift versus a squat. A deadlift comes down and touches the ground. It's a little bit deeper on that movement. Notice how Tessa comes down, touches, then she comes up, curls and presses. And also notice, you get the theme going on here, right? Legs, arms, shoulders. Legs, arms, shoulders. Legs, arms, shoulders. Again and again and again and again. You got it. Here we go. Here we go. Nice work. Looking good. Yes, you're gonna get acquainted with these hybrids today. These are tough movements. They get the B's and the H's, breathless, burning, heavy, and heat. All about the action now. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Push-ups now, push-ups. Push-ups. Yeah, we got the front of the arm, and push-ups are great for the back of the arm. Up and down. Notice how Fulana gets down deep. she's within 1 or 2 inches of the ground. I would rather see quality repetitions than half push-ups or partial push-ups. Even if you can get 1 quality rep, that's gonna be better than a bunch of sloppy reps, so pay attention. The rest helps you do better on your reps. That's what we're after here. Take more rest, get better reps. That's the way to think about it. Nice job, looking good, Tessa. I love it when you rest. Notice how Tessa stays right here until she is ready to go again. Then she goes and rests as she needs to. Stay tight through the core on these push-ups. 3, 2, 1. That's round 1. Great job, everybody. We're going round 2 now. Squat and shoulder press. Back to that squat and shoulder press. Yes, down deep, come up, power through and press. When you sit in that squat, think about a chair being behind you. You're gonna sit in that chair, you're gonna come out of that chair, and then you're gonna press up. Cindy over here can show you an altered range of motion if you need it, right? Don't put yourself in pain, right? Go low if you can, go shallow if you must, all right? So you can always adjust as you need it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, that's the way to rest. That's what I'm talking about. 2 and 1, squat and curl now. Squat and curl. Yes, you can. I know these are tough. One of the things that's gonna happen as we go through this workout, it's gonna start getting really, really tough on you, right? You're gonna start feeling like, oh my God, Jay, this feels horrible. What are you doing to me? I'm not trying to kill you, I'm trying to get you to rest. That's the whole point. So take your rest, use it, get back into it when you are ready. Nice job. You got it, you got it. 19 seconds right here. Squat and curl, that's the way to rest, Cindy. I love it when you rest. Good job. Take that rest, use that rest, get back into it when you are ready. Good work, that's the way to drop those weights. Tessa, pick them back up only when you are ready. 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lunge and curl now. Lunge and curl. That's the way. Where does the curl happen? It happens where you have balance. Fulana steps out, comes back to standing, does that curl. Nice job. That's the way. Lunge, curl, lunge, curl. Hang in there. I know there's method to the madness on this. There is method to the madness. I am combining these movements on purpose so we get arms again and again and again and legs again and over again. That's how we get the hormonal response to this workout. Yes, it's gonna challenge your balance a little bit. Take your rest when you need it. Nice job. Good work. 2 and 1. Here we go. Deadlift, curl, shoulder press. Watch the subtlety. We went from a squat to a deadlift. The deadlift touches. It's a little bit deeper here. Touch and up. Good job. Big curl, big up. I love how Tessa keeps her form. As soon as she loses her form, guess what happens? She rests, resets, gets back into it when she is ready. Nice job. Good work, good work, good work. I always like to talk about the metabolism. You don't want a fast one, right? You want a flexible one. You want one that can respond to exercise without increased hunger. Sometimes when you try to speed up metabolism, you speed up hunger too. Instead, we want a flexible, responsive metabolism. 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Push-ups. Push-ups are tough. Push-ups are no joke, right? They are no joke. Here we go, here we go. Push-ups, push-ups. Let's get it, let's get it. That's the way. Even 1 or 2 reps, then rest when you need it. Looking good, Tessa. Notice how Tessa keeps that core tight. Now look how she rests. She stays right here until she is ready to go. She does not rush. She wants to be psychologically ready, physically ready to go once more. Then she gets back into the workout as she sees fit. Let's dig it, let's dig it. Good job, Fulana, good job, Cindy. You all at home, nice work. Really nice work. Keep it up. You got this. Push-ups are tough. You're going to need a lot of rest on push-ups. A lot of rest on push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Here we go. Back up. Squat, shoulder press. Round 3. Round 3. Now remember when I talk about as the rounds progress, what happens with most people is what? They start getting sloppy with their repetitions. Do not let that happen. Don't get sloppy. We want you to get tighter, more crisp, more distinct moves in this workout. That's the way to rest. And you're gonna need your rest to do that, right? You're gonna need your rest to do that. Nice job. You got it, you got it. Let's go. 10 seconds right here. 9. Good, good, good. Big push. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Push hard, rest hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, squat and curl. Squat and curl. Nice job. Squat and curl. Nice work. That's the way to squeeze. Come down into that squat. Squeeze tight. You don't have weights, you gotta squeeze tighter. Actually, this position, when you modify it, when you don't have weights, it can sometimes feel even tougher than having weights. Why? Because this is a lot to be doing for an entire workout, and it has tremendous benefits for the body. Great job, Cindy. Stay with it. Take a rest if you need it. Let's go. Nice job, nice job. Good, good, good. One little hint here that you can do on these curls. When you come up, turn the pinkies in just a little bit. You get a little bit more in the bicep. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Lunge and curl, lunge and curl. Step out into that lunge. Big curl. Good job. I love it when you rest using those big heavy weights. You see Fulana has the weights now. She may get rid of them as she needs to, and she can always go to that squeezing rep technique over there. Good job, nice work, nice work. Think about when you do this lunge, don't bang your back knee. Just come just above the ground on that lunge. Back knee drops towards the ground. It does not touch, just comes hovering right above the ground. Good job, big push now. That's the way to rest, that's what I'm talking about. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, looking good, looking good, looking good. 5, 4, 3, 2, deadlift, curl, and shoulder press. I know you're like, Jade, oh my God, curl, curl, curl. Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding you, but you can have your rest when you need it. Good job, Tessa. I know you're starting to feel these. Stay with it. Notice how Tessa's form is still perfect. She might be getting less reps per round, but she still has perfect form. That's what we want. Good job. Good work. Big push. Take that rest when you need it. I love it when you rest. I love it when you push. Heavy weights. That's what we're after. Most people don't go heavy enough. And if you're gonna go heavy enough, you're gonna need to take your rest. That's what matters here. 7, 6, that's the way to rest. Get back into it when you're ready. 5, 4, 3, back to push-ups, back to push-ups. I know push-ups are tough. Look, you always have the knee option. You always have this option to drop to your knees, but here's what I want you to think about. Lots of people try to do push-ups and they're just moving like a millimeter or so, doing these half reps. Don't do that. We want full reps, chest down and up. If you have to go to your knees, go to your knees. Take your rest. That's what helps you get quality repetitions. Nice work. You got it, you got it. Good push, good push. Push-ups are tough. I love those push-ups. They build lots of strength, lots of strength. 10 seconds. Coming up on round 4. Good job. Last round's coming up. I know these are tough. Let's dig. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Squat and shoulder press. Round 4. Round 4. Squat, shoulder press. Squat, shoulder press. This is where you really got to get your mind on your muscle. This is where you really got to focus on your form. There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is where it gets tough. Stay under control always with these repetitions. Fulana is really cranking on these. She's gonna rest it when she needs to, drop those weights when she needs to. I love it when you rest. That's the way to rest. That's what I'm talking about. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Squat and curl. Squat and curl. I know. Curl, curl, curl. I know. It is rough. Stay with it. Don't give up on me, but take your rest whenever you need it. Rest is not giving up. Rest is success. Rest helps you push harder than you normally could. That's what we're after right here. Big squat, big curl, big squat, big curl. That's what I'm talking about, Tessa. Get that, get that, get that big, yeah, there you go, there you go. Nice job, take that rest, get back into it when you are ready. Nice, 15 seconds right here. Dig, push, rest, dig, you got it, you got it. Stay in it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lunge and curl. No, I'm not kidding. You are still curling. You are still curling. I am not trying to kill you. I am trying to make you take a breather. I am trying to teach you how to be effective and productive in these workouts. I am trying to teach you how to individualize this workout specifically to your metabolism. Rest is success. Good job, nice work. Your balance is gonna start going right here on the lunges. Yes, it is. That's okay. That's all part of what we're doing. That's the way to rest, Fulana. Get back into it when you're ready. 15 seconds right here. Dig, then rest. Push, then rest. Nice. Hard squeezes. Stay in the repetitions. Stay focused. This workout's almost done. 3, 2, 1. Deadlift, curl, shoulder press. Now you're getting it, right? You're like, oh my gosh, Jade, I know what you mean by these hybrids. Lots and lots of action. Look, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to get you to rest. You got this. Let's go. 30 seconds right here. Full body work. Working the full body. That's what hybrids are really good at. Full body. Yes, you can. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Good push, good push, good push. Let's go. Let's go. Almost there, almost there, almost there. You're doing a great job, everybody. Doing a great job. Stay in it. That's the way to rest. With round 4, you're going to need even more rest than before. Take it. Use it. Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Push-up position. Push-up position. Push-ups are really hard. We got the front of the arm like crazy, didn't we? But now we're going to get the back of the arm with these push-ups. Let's go. Let's get some. Let's get some. Let's get some. Good push. Good push. Notice how Tessa always keeps quality repetitions. She needs to rest, she rests. Mulana does the same thing. That's the way to rest. Cindy does the same thing. That's the way to rest. You never, ever sacrifice your form. Everything always stays tight. Even if you can only get one good rep, that's all I want. No sloppy repetitions. Here we go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, rest it out. You got a 30-second breather right here. We are going into our benchmark. This is gonna be switch jumps. Remember, with the benchmark, the whole goal is to count your reps so you can see progress from workout to workout. This is gonna be a switch jump, right? So you're here, jump and switch, jump and switch. We're going in 10 seconds. 9, if you need a default regression, you can step back like Cindy here. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. 1 minute, count your reps. The benchmark is all about you counting your repetitions so you can see your progress workout to workout. Every rep counts. Will this challenge your balance? Sure it might. That's okay. You go until you can't, you rest until you can, you shake it out, you get back into it when you are ready. Nice job. Pushing it out. Every rep counts. Take that rep, take that rest. Get that rep, take that rest. Nice job, nice job. Here we go, here we go. Good job, good work. Push, rest, push, rest. Nice. Get the most out of it. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds. Push, dig, push, dig, push, dig. Keep that count. Keep that count. 10 seconds, last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great workout today, everybody. I hope you liked those hybrid moves. They were really tough. Make sure you get in a cool down. I like a long walk as an option, and we will see you at the next workout. Great job, everybody. You killed it today. Really nice work. That's the way to take that rest. Good job.